Hello, Pokenet. In this video, we are going to be doing the second time where we are battling post-rotation decks. This video will be Dragapult post-rotation versus Alakazam post-rotation.
Yeah, so I'm playing Alakazam post rotation, which I think is a really fun deck. And um, one of Parker's buddies runs this in tournaments right now, even before rotation. But we think it's going to be stronger post rotation without Ionos. So see how it goes today.
Yeah, and if you have suggestions on what else you're wanting to see, put it in the comments below. We got a comment that someone's wanting to see a Porygon, the Team Rocket's Porygon deck. So the next one that we see, we'll go ahead and put it up against it.
Yeah, so let's get some votes going. Whatever deck gets the most votes in the comments, we'll put it up against the Honchkrow Porygon Team Rocket deck in our next video.
Yeah.
I'll take heads.
Okay.
Tails.
I will go second.
Okay, sounds good. So have you guys played either of these decks before? Dragapult's been pretty dang steady for a long time, right? So, but have you guys played any of the other, played the Alakazam deck at all? Let us know what you think about it, if you like it or not. I think it's one that's fun to play. I don't know if it's always super competitive, but man, I love if I get my hand to 30 or 40 cards.
Yeah.
Good luck, Parker.
Good luck.
All right. I think you chose to go second.
Yep.
Okay, so I will draw for turn.
What? That was a good card.
No, that was would have been a
two prize penalty.
Prize penalty, I think, in a regular deck, right?
Okay, then. Guess I only have to take 4 prize cards.
All right, I'll put down Abra. I will put down Psyduck.
Okay.
Then I'm going to use Fan Rotom's Fan Call.
Okay.
Get up to 3 normal type Pokemon, 100 HP or less. So I'll get a Dunsparce, a Dunsparce, a Dunsparce to put in my hand.
All of them went. What?
Well, technically, they all went to my hand, but 2 of them I'll put on the bench, and 1 I'll keep in my hand.
You sure you don't want a Dunsparce?
It's more than 100.
Right.
All right, you want to cut or tap?
I will tap.
Okay. I will. Then I'll pass.
Okay. I will draw for turn. I will use a Buddy Poffin.
Okay.
And I will get a Dreepy and a Dreepy. I will be going back into my deck.
Okay, understand.
Because I will then play a Pokepad.
Man, Pokepad's so awesome. What a great card that's going to be.
Yeah. And I will get a Badoo.
Okay, understand.
Gutter tap.
I will cut.
Okay. I will then put Badoo onto my bench. I will attach and retreat.
Okay.
Into Badoo. I'm pretty sure your deck doesn't run Stadium, so it might be safe. And then I'm gonna Lily's Determination my hand.
Okay, it's a pretty dang good hand.
Yeah. But not that good, otherwise I wouldn't be using my Lily's Determination.
Right, if you had a perfect hand, you just keep everything in it. Well, you've had a really good start so far. Oh, I can't. You just drew the top 8, so I can't cut.
Sorry. If you wanted to cut, I could put them back.
No, you're fine.
Okay. Sorry. Then I guess since I can, I'll put down a Duskull. Might not do me well right now, but then I'll use Itchy Pollen for 10.
Okay.
Why did you
Alright.
have a 3 out?
Draw for turn. I will put in a battle cage. Then I'm going to use Dawn. Grab a stage basic, a stage 1, and a stage 2 Pokemon.
Okay. I don't know, if I get the right supporter, I might be able to start attacking.
So I've got an Abra, a Dunsparce, and an Alakazam for my stage 1, stage 2, and my basic Pokemon.
Okay.
Okay, you want to cut or tap?
I will cut.
Okay, I'm going to bench the Abra. I will evolve into Dunsparce, and I'll use Runaway Draw. Draw 3 cards. 2, 3.
And then shuffle it and all
And then,
attached
yep,
cards into your deck.
shuffle it and all attached cards back into the deck. Pretty dang great draw support for sure. All right, cut or tap.
I will tap.
I will bench another to Dunsparce, and I will pass.
Okay. I will drop a turn. I will attach for turn to Dreepy. I will use a Pokepad
Okay,
for a Dracloak.
makes sense. Man, there's so many cool Dracloaks out there because we have the play stamped
Tap.
one. You have the new one out of
Ascended.
Ascended Heroes, which is so cool. Like, there's so many cool.
Yeah. Then I will evolve into Dracloak.
Okay,
Click on Directive.
makes
1,
sense.
2. That. I will put down a Dreepy. Then I will, I guess, this is hard. I guess I will use a boss's orders to put up your Psyduck.
Okay.
I will then use Itchy Pollen for 10.
All right, I'll drop her turn. I will use Hilda
Okay.
for an energy.
Psychic Energy.
Oh, yeah, right, for the psychic energy. And for the evolution Pokemon, I'll grab a Dunsparce.
Yeah. And I taught my aunt how to play Pokemon over spring break.
Yeah, so what's up, Aunt Emmy? If you're watching, we love your support. Love that you learned how to play Pokemon over our spring break. That was pretty awesome. All right, Tapper Code.
I will tap.
Okay, I will evolve into the Dunsparce, and I'll use Runaway Draw. 1, 2, 3. And he'll go back in here. All right, cut or tap.
I will tap.
Okay, I will the Dunsparce and Runaway Draw again. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this itchy pollen's really getting in the way over
Which is a good thing.
here. Dang Badoo, right?
I took your advice. You want to Badoo as much as possible.
All right, cut or tap.
I will cut this time. I feel like you might have stacked the deck there.
Oh, yeah. I will bench an Abra. I will attach basic psychic energy to Abra, and then I'll pass.
Okay. I will draw for turn. I will use Recon Directive. 1, 2 for that. Then I will use an Ultra Ball to discard a Dusk Noir and a Lily's Determination. Then I will get a Dracloak. Then I will evolve into Dracloak. Recon Directive. 1, 2. We're back. Then I will use Itchy Pollen for 10.
Yeah, sorry there. I had to go deal with the dog real quick. Oh, this is not going great. Draw for turn.
This is going great.
But the Dunsparce.
I'm glad that he doesn't have a Kadabra.
I guess I will. Boss up Pheasantipity.
Okay.
And then I will pass.
Okay. I will draw for turn. I will use Recon Directive. 1, 2 for that. Okay.
No.
Wait. Why did I ask that? Recon Directive. 1, 2 for that. For that.
No, I don't get it right because
I keep on forgetting. Then I will, I guess, Ultra Ball away a, actually, nah. Instead, I will attach a Psychic Energy and retreat
Okay.
into Badoo. Then I will use Itchy Pollen for another 10.
All right. Draw for turn. Um,
I'm wasting some energies, but I'm stopping you.
I will pass. I
Okay.
can't do anything.
I will draw for turn. I will then use a Crispin
Okay.
for a Fire and a Psychic.
I understand.
Fire will get attached to my Dracloak with a Psychic Energy.
Okay.
Psychic will go into my hand. I will attach a Psychic Energy to my Dracloak. I'm pretty sure
Yep, those are from last turn. Yeah.
So, Recon Directive. 1, 2. That was the same card. Then I will use Recon Directive. 1, 2 for that. Then I will Night Stretcher for my my Dusk Noir.
Okay.
Then I will use itchy pollen.
All right.
This is gonna be a long stalling
Draw for
game.
turn. Okay, at least I can evolve into Kadabra and draw 2 cards. One.
That cannot stand.
Then I will use Hilda. Look for an evolution Pokemon and an energy. So I'll go with a psychic energy and the Dunsparce.
I'm surprised you didn't get an enriching energy. Or is it not in this? Or maybe it's prized.
I don't know. I will
You
evolve
do know.
into the Dunsparce. I will attach energy to Psyduck. Then I will use Runaway Draw. Draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we'll go back over here. All right, cutter tap.
I will tap.
I will evolve into Kadabra and draw 2. I will bench a Dunsparce. Then I will retreat into Kadabra. And I will use Super Psybolt for 30 in the knockout, and I'll take a prize.
Okay. I will draw for turn. I will use Recon Directive. 1, 2 for that. I will evolve into Chicloak. Recon Directive. 1, 2 for that. I will use Recon Directive. 1, 2 for that. I will put down Monkey Dory. I will use Flip the Script. 1, 2, 3 into my hand. I will evolve into Dusclops. I will evolve into Dragapult. Then, 1 second, just looking through my hand to double check. Decisions. Okay, I will boss's orders up your Psyduck.
Okay.
But then I'm just going to use Phantom Dive, so
Okay.
I take a prize.
All right. Yep. And because of Battle Cage, you can't attack my bench.
I know.
So, yep. No. Okay. I will draw for my turn. I will evolve into the Dunsparce. I will evolve into Alakazam and draw 3. 1, 2, 3. I'll use Wondrous Patch, attach a basic psychic energy from my discard pile to one of my benched psychic Pokemon. So I'll put it on the Kadabra.
Okay.
I will attach a Riching Energy here, and I'll draw 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
I'm assuming that was the prize card you got from knocking out my Badoo.
Yes, it was. And I'll use the Dunsparce Runaway Draw. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Yes, that's true. That's what it was, huh?
I had a feeling.
Okay, cutter tap.
I will cut.
Okay, I will bench another to Dunsparce.
Okay.
And I will use Powerful Hand for 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 times 2 times 20 to 20.
Need 2 times 20.
Yeah,
440.
440 for the knockout. I'll take
Oh.
it.
I will draw for turn. I will use Recon Directive. 1, 2 for that. Oh, sorry.
You're fine.
I will play Jamming Tower. I will evolve into Dragapult. I will use Flip to Script. 1, 2, 3 to my hand. I will attach a basic fire energy.
Okay.
I will evolve into Dusk Noir. I will use Cursed Blast and knock out
I kind of
him.
see where this is going.
Yeah. So we both take a prize card.
Okay. Dang it. Thought it was in a good place.
Then I will um then I will well, I think I will look at here just to see what I got in here. Okay, I will use a Night Stretcher.
Okay.
I will get a Fire Energy. I will attach.
You attach this fire energy for
Right.
this turn.
Oh well then. I guess I will use a Team Rocket's Patrol. I have a bunch of stuff going on. And then I will get a I guess get a Brock's Scouting.
Okay.
Then I will finally do Phantom Dive for the knockout here, put 50 there, and put 10 more on the Fan Rotom, taking 2 prize cards.
Man. Draw for turn. That was a heck of a turn. Not sure what I can do here. Let's go here.
Wait, I just realized what I can do to you. This'll be
Okay, let's put Battle Cage back in.
Oh. Why you get rid of the jamming tower? It's not like that battle cage will stop me from doing anything, right?
That's interesting. I don't know.
What? Don't have any apples?
Okay, no, I'm trying to figure out the way around this. So I'm going to play Sacred Ash, shuffle up to 5 Pokemon from your discard pile into your hand. Into your deck. 1, 2, 3.
This is gonna be unfair.
4, 5. So I'm going to put these 5 back in here. But I'm not going to shuffle because I'm going to use ways to. I'm going to use the new telepathic. Oh, wait.
Telepathic psychic
Oh,
energy?
man.
Oh, you can only attach it to psychic Pokemon.
I thought it was going to still work if I attached it to Fan Rotom. I'll do Buddy Buddy Poffin. I'm going to put down Abra, and Psyduck.
How dare you befuddle my dear pal?
Then I'm going to play
Duskull.
another Buddy Buddy Poffins for another Abra. Okay. Alright, Tappercut.
I will count.
Okay, I'm going to attach for turn here.
Dang it.
Then I'm going to
This is just unfair.
Wondrous Patch.
This is just unfair.
Stop. To here.
You shouldn't be able to have that.
Okay, and then I will. Was he on my bench? He was on my bench, so I'm going to evolve him. Then I'm going to boss up Pheasantipity. Right?
I mean,
Then I will use Assault Landing for 7.
okay,
Man, I was going to use the telepathic psychic energy because I only read the first line. It says as long as this is attached to a Pokemon, any, it provides psychic energy. But its other part is when it's attached, when you attach this card from your hand to a psychic Pokemon, use its ability, which is put 2 basic psychic Pokemon on your bench. So that didn't work.
okay. I will draw for turn. I will then put in Area 0 under depths.
Oh, man.
And then I will put down Latias EX, treat, and then I will use Phantom Die for knock and take the rest of my
Oh, you
choice
only
cards.
needed 2? Oh, man. I had such a great start. I thought I was going to win that thing.
Yeah, that was a little unfair.
I know you had unfair stamp. You kept saying unfair. All right, so guys, this is the last chance. Put in the comments what decks you want to see next. I think it'll probably be the Team Rocket's Porygon Honchkrow, but if we get 2 other decks that get a ton of votes, we'll do those 2. So let us know what do you want to see, and please like, subscribe, and follow along on the channel.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Have a Poketastic day.
Have a Poketastic day.